Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and this is Sakura Forest Girls, but I'm sure you already know that. The next day, let's see what's happening the next day. The last day was surprising, to say the least. Yeah.
Good morning, Shouhei. I hope my absence yesterday didn't cause too many problems.
What? Oh no. I greet us outside the bookstore with a small smile. Relieved to see that she both looks and sounds fighting fit. She might have been out of commission yesterday, owing to her sore muscles, but a day spent resting in bed seems to have done the trick. I can't detect a flush upon her face, nor any signs of fever. She looks perfectly healthy. I didn't have any problems. You're good.
Are you sure?
I had barely any customers. Even if you had been here, you would have been standing around. Not that you weren't missed, of course. It would be nice to have somebody to speak to. Somebody I appendicitis my head, other than Tsumiki. I actually would like Tsumiki to talk normally, but maybe we can get on her good side. I've been replaying yesterday's encounter in my head for a while, and I still can't figure out why she was so mad at me. Women truly are mysterious. All women expect Asa, I think I understand her pretty well.
Oh, did you miss me, Shouhei?
Of course I did. I managed well enough on my own. Of course I did, come on. Of course I did. The store just isn't the same without you. The customers probably realized that too. Maybe it's why they kept away. My gloomy face can't attract customers like yours can.
You're a big heart on yourself. I don't think you look gloomy.
Well, thanks, but that's only because you're so good at making me smile.
That's smooth.
Other people aren't half so talented at that. Tsumiki in particular just makes me want to groan and clutch my head with my hands. By the way, this guy can't get Tsumiki out of his head. That's a sign of something. Seriously, what's with her?
Oh my, well, I've never thought myself as particularly talented at anything before. My cooking is so-so, and my fashion sense leaves a lot to be desired.
Listen. Where's the button? Boom. This is good. This is good. We like it. Okay?
But if I had to be a good at one thing, I'm glad it's making you smile. That seems like quite a valuable achievement to me.
I agree, but it's not just me I'm talking about. You're good at cheering people up in general. It's hard to be sad when you're around.
Do you really think that?
Really and truly, you're a ray of sunshine. Smooth, again. So saying, I push open the door of the bookstore, then head inside. The bell jingles jauntily overhead, announcing my presence, and I reach up to flick on the lights, another important part of my daily routine. There's a bit of delay before said lights turn on. This store was old when my grandpa bought it, and it's even older now, but they do eventually flicker into life. The numerous bookshelves that line the walls are thrown into sharp relief, alongside the books that fill them. I do a quick read of the store to ensure everything is in its rightful place, while Asa hangs back. I think she must be abashed by my earlier compliments. It takes her a few seconds to gather her wits, but when she does...
Right!
Ueda Asa, my resident ray of sunshine, raises her head in a full suit, stepping foot into the store.
Since you think so highly of me, Shouhei, I'll do my best to answer your expectations. It wouldn't do to let you down, not after you were good enough to let me take the day off. I'm going to work as hard as possibly can, and I'll make a lot of sales. You just watch. I'll make as much money. You'll be able to eat filet mignon for dinner tonight.
How much is it? I need to know. I feel like maybe I'm scared of checking. I'm both curious and scared to see what the price of that. filet mignon. No, I don't. Price. Okay, if you could give me the answer straight up and... Why would someone sell it on Amazon? What the fuck? Okay, restaurant with filet mignon. God damn it. The things you need to look for. They just don't want to give me answer. So maybe you guys know what's the price. Because I don't. I'm fine with the chicken skewers from the izakaya. Because the other one is excessive, right?
Then let's do that. You deserve a treat, and for once I want to be the one to foot the bill.
A treat? I blink. But why?
Because you're such nice boss. I could look all across the town and end up I find an employer as kind as you. You say I'm a ray of sunshine, but I think you've got it backwards. You're always the one who cheers me up.
Then let's call it even and we say we both help one another. How does that sound?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I thought you might. I chuckle. Asarli is cute when she gets enthused like this. I half a mind to cross the distance between us, then pat her on the head. But for some consideration I decide against it. That would feel decidedly infantilizing. I don't want to baby Asa, especially not when she's so self-conscious about her health. I hold off on the head patting, but I do say, with smile. We can go out eat later, if you want, for I don't want you paying for everything. There's no need.
But I want to treat you like I said.
I know, and I appreciate that, but why would treat me for letting you have a sick day? That's standard practice in business, or at least it should be. That's right, looking at you, Japan. As my employee, you're entitled to some time off.
I know, but I only had to take time off because of my own stupidity. It was all of my own fault, really. You'd have every right to be annoyed at me.
I'd have every right, maybe, if I was a scumbag with a short temper, but I'm not, so I'm not mad. I'm just glad you're alright. Seeing your smiling face is all the repayment I need. Really. But I'm willing to go half and half on some chicken skewers too if you're going to insist upon it.
I do insist! You helped me so much, I think you deserve it!
Let's do it then. I think it will be a lot of fun. It will be more fun at least than getting chewed out by Tsumiki was, or I think Riley, than my awkward meeting with Ranko yesterday. I'm not quite sure where I stand with either of those two, or what they think about me, but at least Asa is easy to interact with. Her uncomplicated cheerfulness feels like an oasis in the desert after the tumult my feelings have been subjected to lately. I kind of think I think I'd like more than to go out with her. He said it. She released an angel. I think we know who's the one for the ending. A while away this morning working with Asa, taking inventory of our new stock and stocking the shelves. A few customers trickle in every once in a while, but the store is for the most part pretty dead. The store's always dead, so this doesn't come as much of a surprise, but at least it's doing better than it was yesterday. That's a plus. To be fair, why did they not think of starting selling online as well? I wonder if he's actually doing any sort of promotion of his library. Or is it just there, hoping to get the sales? Eventually, I yawn. Sorry about that. I was running today. I don't know why I'm so tired. Eventually lunchtime rolls around. Asa and I eat in shifts, so one of us can remain at the front desk at all the times, ready to welcome new customers. Since Asa handled most of the customers today, I let her take her lunch break first. She heads to the back of the store, her lunchbox, for maybe I should say my lunchbox, given I'm the one who prepared it, in hand, and leaves me to my own devices. I see the counter, arms folded, and look out across the street through the window. It's a temperature sort of day. The sun is shining, albeit weakly. It's not too hot or too cold, and the weather's pretty much perfect. The sky a pale pastel blue. Pedestrians walk up and down the street, some in groups, others alone. I spy businessmen holding brown paper bags, presumably full of their own lunches. Or alcohol, let's face it. And groups of university students and a handful of families. None of these people, numerous though they are, pause to examine the edifice of my humble bookstore. Maybe the store is too humble. There is nothing particularly eye-catching about its exterior. No bright signs or slogans or any colorful window displays. What you see is what you get with this store. It sells books, and that's all it really has to offer. You could have made this into actual, you know, like with Sakura Melody, but you try to manage the bookstore. Ooh, that would be cool. I'm busy pondering this, lost in my thoughts, my own thoughts, when the bell rings. It looks like I've got another customer. I glance over to the door, trying to not to look too eager when... Oh! I start, surprised. I recognize this woman, as well I might. She came here only yesterday, but even if she hadn't, her fair hair and her distinctive amber eyes would still jog my memory. It's Tsumiki. Wow, I clear my throat, then greet Tsumiki with my most convincing smile. I didn't expect to see you here again, Miss Ito. You're back very soon. And? Tsumiki scolds at me. She looks unhappy to be back, which is strange given how her own 2 legs must have carried her here. It's not like anybody forced her to come back to the store, or did they? Or did they? She's acting as though she's being held at knife point almost. Why does she look so grumpy?
Is it a problem that I'd come back here? Would you rather I left? Business is absolutely booming after all. I wouldn't want to get in the way. You must be awfully busy.
Ugh. Speaking of which, I was today, so 27th. Technically it's yesterday, but whatever, right? 27th. I went to the electronics store, I had to, right? So many people, what the heck? People, it's after Christmas, get the hell out. To be fair, though, if you know how, like, retail works, it's also a correct approach, sort of. If you have not done preparations for stuff, like gifts or whatever, before Christmas. And I'm not saying, like, a week. Actually, before Christmas. Honestly, for Christmas, they raise the prices. So yeah, after Christmas, I went to buy something at a normal price, luckily enough. And there was a lot of people, actually. They must know as well. They must know as well. So it's a little secret. So probably everyone should know that. I don't know. But yeah, I also have someone who is like, no, more like new. Someone who was always like, yeah, we are not buying stuff for ourselves for Christmas. We're buying after Christmas. That's usually when everything goes on actual sale. And it's correct. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Whatever. Maybe because, you know, surprised that over there it's crazy, you know, amount of people. Over here, no one actually. But yeah. Anywho. Also surprising, I would expect more people to be at work right now, to be fair. And it seems like a lot of them have a winter break just like me. Anyway. That was a pretty low blow of her. I know Tsumiki doesn't like me very much, but she doesn't need to insult my grandfather's store. I'm well aware that it's underperforming without her snide remarks. Still, I can afford to be mad at her. Not if she means to buy something. I don't have enough paying customers to scare a new one away. I need to calm down. I inhale. Then reply in tones as cordial as I feel I'm able to formulate.
No, it's fine. Of course you can come here if you so desire. I'm glad to see you. Again, in fact. You did buy quite a number of books yesterday, however. Surely you can't have read them already. Not all of them, no. though I did get through a couple.
You read 2 books in one night? Now that's impressive. I've been so busy lately I can only manage 1 book a week, if that, and I've always been a voracious reader. I don't know. I have a few, like, sporty autobiographies to read through, and I still have not picked them. I actually have a few manga. Still have not picked them. I need to catch up. I actually have a light novel as well. Whatever. It should be more of a bookworm than I am.
Maybe I did. What of it? The books I bought were very interesting. Once I got started, I couldn't put them down. The stories were so passionate, it made you wonder if you've any more like them. It's nice to have a good supply of romance novels to hand for a rainy day.
Well, I certainly understand that.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty fond of reading too, for there is no chance I'll work through my backlog in a hurry. I've got dozens of books on my to-read list.
Oh, me too! I've no need to buy more books, in fact I probably shouldn't, but when I think there might be more hidden gems that I've missed.
You can't help but want to snap them up, right?
That's right! I don't want to miss anything interesting.
Then please look around, you can peruse the shelves to your heart's content.
Well, obviously. That's what I was going to do. You might be the proprietor of this place, but I hardly need your permission to browse. Your shop would be in quite sorry state, indeed, if it weren't for customers like me.
Indeed it would. I'm in your debt.
You certainly are, and don't you forget it, you owe me. I'm doing you a favor really by coming back here. You ought to grovel before me on bended knee.
Well, I don't know if I'd go quite that far, but I'll leave you to your browsing in peace. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect, don't bother me. I like to search undisturbed.
So saying, Tsumiki begins to scour the shelves for yet more books. I feel like she's the kind of person that does not like to talk with people in general. That's why she acts like that. We'll change her. The minutes pass by silently, broken only by the sounds of Tsumiki's footsteps, and the regular flipping of pages as she picks up, examines, and then discards various books. I don't try to talk to her during her hunt, and she doesn't try to talk to me. She seems utterly focused upon her task. I guess she really does love reading. She's taking this self-imposed task so seriously, I can't help but see Tsumiki in a new light. It's nice to know that there is people out there my age who love reading just as much, if not more than I do. My preferred genres might be different from Tsumiki's, but reading is reading at the end of the day. At least we got something in common.
Here!
Tsumiki eventually says, after 15 minutes have elapsed. She must be done with her search, because she's standing by the counter, 4 tomes clasped to her chest.
I want to buy these.
Alright, just put them on the counter and I'll scan them for you. Tsumiki does as I ask in an unusual display of obedience and sets the books down upon the countertop. I make to scan them with my hands, the barcode reader, when...
Hey, Shouhei! I've just finished eating, so you can go on your break now if you want. I don't mind managing the store for a little while, so...
Asa's sentence, however, remains unfinished. Her voice raises up while her green eyes flickering towards Tsumiki. Her eyes widen. Then she gasps.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this! This is incredible! You're a kitty Karen, aren't you?
Kitty Karen? I frown. Who's that?
Oh, Shouhei!
Asa pouts, perturbed. I think on Tsumiki's, or is it Kitty Karen's behalf? What?
I know you don't care much about celebrity gossip, but we've talked about Kitty Karen before. I showed you her photo on my phone last week. Only last week. She's that incredible popular rapid pound star. Don't remember? I think she's adorable.
Is she better than Cosmos for? No, Cosmos is the top of the rapid pound. Yeah, listen, Sakura Saku, this was something else, okay? The girls there. In general, Sakura Saku, this was really good. Wrapping pound, huh? I scratched my cheek with my finger. I never used that side myself, and, well, I've been a bit busy lately. Asa pulls a face. She looks unusually annoyed at my forgetfulness, more so than I've ever seen Asa annoyed at anything before.
Let me show what I mean. You should be able to see the similarities for yourself. Here.
Asa gropes in her pocket for a phone, which she then thrusts in my face.
Look, this is Kitagawa. Don't you recognize her now?
And you... I take in the image emblazoned on Asa's phone screen. It's an image I've seen before, for it can't have made a great impression, not if I forgot it so quickly. Still, it's quite a striking image. I can hardly believe it slipped my mind.
It didn't mindful.
Said image depicts a white-haired woman with fair skin posing cutely, holding a lollipop in one hand like a microphone. Atop her head is a pair of cat ears, and she's wearing an outfit sweet enough to induce diabetes. A sailor-style shirt and a frilly skirt which looks oddly familiar. Okay, you've seen it, but here, have a look once again, in case you actually haven't seen that. And if you want to see it again, first episode. Very uncanny familiar, in fact. I've seen this getup before. I'm seeing it right now in real time, in front of my face, to Asa's right. Tsumiki's outfit is exactly the same as the one this kitty Karen is wearing, right down to the glasses. It seems awfully unlikely, but... Miss Ito. I clear my throat. Are you really a famous rapid pound star? Tsumiki doesn't answer at once, not verbally at least, but the pained noise she makes only serves to prove my hypothesis. She really is Kitty Karen. She must be, otherwise she wouldn't be blushing as furiously as she is. This revelation is just as earth-shattering, if not more, than the revealing of her online alter ego, but Tsumiki's silence is short-lived. I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised not more people noticed. She stabs a finger in the direction, then cries,
Alright, fine, you win!
I win, do I? I wasn't even aware this was a competition, but Tsumiki sure seems to be viewing it as such.
You figured out, I'm Kitty Karen, the popular social media influencer. There, are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. I'm really happy to meet you, Kitty Karen. I've been a fan of yours for such a long time, ever since you started posting it back. I've been following you for years, and I even bought some of your merch. You have? Yeah, it was because of you that I decided to start working out. Your figure is so lovely. I want to look just like you. I've always admired how you dress, however you want to. People sometimes say mean things about your fashion sense, but you never let them get to you. You're so bold and confident, and you always look so cheerful. You're a huge inspiration to me. I want to be just like you. Well, I'm glad that you're so fond of me, I suppose.
Fond, sorry.
But you can't tell anybody else about this, alright? It's supposed to be a secret.
You know what? What's funny? This is basically me in real life. Nobody I know, actually one person knows about the channel that I know in real life. One person, nobody else. Dude that I studied at university with. My best friend knows about its existence, but doesn't know any details, like the name included, and so on and so on. So, yeah, I'm not. Isn't it funny? I feel like it would make things easier, right? Hey, friend, could you help me raise the numbers? And so on and so on. I didn't want that. Am I weird? But I didn't want it. I wanted this to be kind of, you know, let's do it with the hard work or something. Anyway, then again, I mean, I'm still maybe will forever stay pretty unknown. Anyway, I don't want to get mauled by fans or insulted by haters whenever I go outside.
I like to keep my real world identity and my existence on social media separate.
So separate, I find myself thinking, you dress exactly the same way while going outside that you do when you post your photos online. This don't seem like the smartest plan if she wants to stay incognito. Even that one famous superhero remembered to wear glasses while he was in his civilian form. But I don't mention this. Oh yeah, there is that meme right now. Or maybe some time ago. Whatever. How, you know, maybe people really could not recognize Superman just because he took off his glasses. And there is some kind of female celebrity that's like, what the fuck? She took off her glasses. Who is that? I mean, you know what? Glasses can change the look. That's true. That's absolutely true. Even if you know someone, right? Like I knew people that wore glasses basically on a daily basis. You see them without them, even you are like, who are you? It's funny, but you know, yeah, it definitely works for Superman as well. Anyway, I doubt Tsumiki would appreciate it. She doesn't seem to appreciate anything I do, really.
Oh, I see. I understand. I won't let it slip, not to my family or even my friends. You have my word. I'll take the secret with me to the grave.
Are you planning on going to this grave anytime soon, Asa?
I'm not planning on it. No, but these things can happen when you least expect them to.
Okay, that was kind of dark. Let's not dwell on these dismal what-if scenarios. I should probably try to placate Tsumiki, her face still red. I won't tell anybody about this either. Your secrets is safe with me.
Good, you'd best not, or I'll never forgive you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want that now, would I? I don't want to make an enemy of you, Tsumiki.
That's Ito to you!
Miss Ito, then. So, to show winning, why don't take those books you picked up for free? It's on the house.
Huh? Is that you right?
Sure it is. I'm sure Asa and I must have inconvenienced you by blowing your cover in public, so this is the least I can do. I want to make amends too, and it's not every day a celebrity stops by my humble store. I'm flattered.
Oh, please.
Tsumiki rolls her eyes.
I'm hardly a celebrity, not a real one. I can sing or dance.
That's me. I can't sing or can't dance.
Not like Okada Anna.
Okada Anna. Okada Anna. Where do I remember this name from?
I'm only famous on Rapid Pound, and that's only because I post a lot of photos of myself.
Okada Anna. Who is Okada Anna? Yo. Why do I feel like this name is familiar, but at the same time it's not? It's not familiar Sakura Games wise. I feel like Okada Anna. Are we talking about the the one that plays violin? Violinist, right? No, I think not. I mean, it seems like over 500 followers. Winged Cloud. No. Sakura game. Honestly, why does it sound familiar? It's Okada. I'm checking the folders for CGs, by the way.
No, Tsumiki, that's wrong. You might not think you're anything special, but I do. I'm a huge fan of yours. I just told you, didn't I? That you inspire me.
Okay, no Okadas in my folders. What about Anna? Where is one? That's not this game, that's for sure. That's not Sakura game. Okay, whatever.
I think you're incredible. Yeah, well, thank you. I would suggest that you better get better idols, and I would suggest that you, Kitagawa, not give away your stock when it's clear your shop can't really afford to take the financial hit.
Oof. Now that hurts. Is this the thanks I get for trying to be nice? Tsumiki can be so cunty.
But if you really mean it, then, thank you. This really was a kind gesture. I appreciate it.
Tsumiki bows her head to me in an unexpected display of gratitude and then turns. Her long silver hair flutters behind her as she walks, and her skirt shifts about her legs. Tsumiki exits my shop, gripping her stack of new books tightly, in less than a minute, but the impact she made in her wake lasts for far longer. I watch Tsumiki through the glass windows as she walks down the street, her face passing mine in profile. And as she does, I'm struck by the expression on her face. She's actually smiling. Why is there no CG of that? Give me the CG. How nice it would be through the window of the bookstore and you see her Where's the CG? God damn it! She must have been happier about my generosity than she was letting on.
How cute.
I'm busy pondering this, perhaps smiling more than I usually when Asa sidles up to me. Curiously, she examines me and says with wide eyes,
Hey, Shouhei!
What is it?
I was just wondering, maybe Tsumiki had a point. Is it alright for you to give your stock away like that? I don't mean to question your business decisions. I know it's not really my right, but I don't think things are doing all that well. Shouldn't you try to capitalize on every sale you can, even the sale is from Kitty Karen?
Oh, no, that's surprisingly mercenary coming from you. I didn't know you cared so much about money, Asa.
I don't, not usually. I know there is more to life than money, but I also know that this shop means a lot to you. I don't want to see it going out of business. That would devastate you, and it would devastate me too. I mean...
Asa flashes.
As much as I love Kitty Karen, I love working with you even more. I don't want this shop to close down.
Now it's my turn to blink. I admire Asa for a few moments, marveling at how earnest her expression is. I can tell she means every single word she just said from the bottom of her heart. Her concern is flattering, but I understand where you're coming from. But don't fret too much. That's my job as the store's owner, not yours. I can fuss enough about this place's finances for the two of us, and while things aren't great, we're not in the red. Yet. Giving Tsumiki a few books for free won't break the bank. Hopefully. And I think it was a worthwhile investment anyway. I think she'll return here.
An investment in what?
Oh boy, I want to say the first one. I really want to say the first one. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's say first one. In Tsumiki's happiness, maybe. She looked pleased about it, at the very least, and I think that's priceless. I mean, I smiled with more fondness than I ever thought I could muster for a woman like Tsumiki and say, her smile was really cute. Really, really cute.
And with that being said, let's end the episode.
Okay, let's end it here. We'll continue tomorrow. In the next episode, that's right. I will actually record it right now, as it's a little bit before 3 AM, so there's still time. We'll find out what's gonna happen in the next one. You know what, now that I think about it, there is not much gym happening so far. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get to it maybe, eventually. Right. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video if you did. That's much appreciated always. Would you give away the books for free to Tsumiki? In a situation like that? I mean, I feel like she might have sort of be worried that we might reveal her identity, right? Even for let's face it, people should realize that. But whatever. I feel like it might be worthwhile because it might actually still make her come back, you know? She knows that we know about her identity, right? Because of that, she might have not have come back in the future, right? To get some more books. So basically, the other option we have over there, that for the future of the bookstore, it might be good. Boop. That's the case I'm at, right? yeah, it might help actually the bookstore of ours boom at least a little bit. Would be nice. Yeah. But yeah, would you do that yourself? I told you just now why I would follow his footsteps here, kind of. Anywho, also subscribe if you haven't already, after commenting. We are after that 2,500 mark. Let's get there. Also Twitch, Twitter, Instagram in the description if you're into that stuff at all. And that's it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode of Sakura Gym Girls. Bye bye.